Welcome back to Inside. I'm here with Jarod Steffen. We're at Fairhaven Funeral Home on North Clinton Street. Newer facility and newer to you all, now locally owned, right?
That's correct, yes. About 2.5 months ago, my colleagues and I came here to Fairhaven. We purchased it, and now we are operating it as a locally owned funeral home.
Well, I told you, I drive by this fairly often. I live on the north side of town, and I keep wanting to stop by. It's weird that you would want to stop by a funeral home, but it's beautiful. The building is beautiful from the outside, and it's very fresh, bright, and it just looks very welcoming.
Yeah, and that is the goal of it, is we want people to feel welcomed, and it's a beautiful facility. It's very modern. It just makes people feel comfortable.
That's good. Yeah. That's something you need when you're using a funeral home. Let's talk about pre-planning. Very important, and a lot of people have done that. I know my parents have done that, but they don't live here. So should there come a time when my parents move here and move into their own apartment here, not with me, are you able to transfer that? And how easy is that process?
Yeah, it's a very easy process. In fact, since opening Fairhaven here as a locally owned funeral home, we've gotten that question many, many times, and we just can't say enough how much we appreciate the support of the community. And we've had many people already transfer their prearrangements to us, and so we just try to make that as easy on families as possible. And it's a simple process. Really, all it takes is for you to call us and come to the funeral home and meet with us. And it's just a simple, really, it's just one signature, and that's all it takes.
And that's important to note. They come here.
Right.
It's not an awkward conversation between you and the funeral home where you prearranged, even if that's here in town.
That's correct, yes. You don't have to have any interaction with a previous funeral home. You just work with us.
Makes it very easy.
Yes.
And the good thing, you are locally owned. That means there's not some overhead cost that there might be at other places. And so most of the time, unless you decide to do something really big and grand that you hadn't intended to do before, you're going to get some money back.
That's correct, yes. And so most of the time that is the case. We really try to keep our prices low to help families. And so most of the time when we are accepting prearranged funerals, families typically will get some money back, and some of that will depend on Medicaid law, but for the most part, yes, families can get money back.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Come in and get some money back. Now, can I keep everything the same? Can I keep the details of what I've pre-planned the same?
Most certainly, yes. We will keep everything that was talked about in the original prearrangement exactly the same, even down to the merchandise that was selected. Things like the casket and the burial vault, even if families will select maybe some memorial folders with certain photos on them, we can keep everything exactly the same as it was originally done.
Which is great. But if somebody says, you know, I've kind of changed my mind, I want to make a few things different, they can do that then
Absolutely. Too. Yes, of course they can. Yes. So a prearrangement, there's nothing in stone. It can be changed a bit if needed. Yeah.
So the best way for somebody to do that, to make that transfer, is just to call and make an appointment?
That's correct. You can reach out to us by calling or reach out through our website, email, however you would like to get a hold of us. That's all that needs to be done.
All right. Give them a call today, 424-5000, or check them out online, fairhavenfortwayne.com.